We're back! Sonic Adventure 1 redo. Now to have Amy. Amy, you need to invest in a longer skirt.
She needs to wear shorts.
Agreed.
Like, I get it. You can keep the dress and the go-go boots, but wear something underneath, woman. Jesus.
Just give her a boomer tile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sentence I didn't expect to hear.
One more comment ready that outfit is.
Why?
Because when people talk about boom, they don't talk about it in any positive sense.
That isn't the show.
Except the Knuckles memes.
That isn't the show, because the show's really fucking good. Also, hi Beta Windy here.
Yeah, that's... Look, whenever I think of boom, I'm always just talking about the show. Always just remember that. I don't acknowledge the games.
Only when you have to shit on something.
Looks at Lost World.
3DS,
She shops
Wii
till she
U,
draws,
PC.
but where does she get the money? Does she have a job?
I assume so. Also, yes. Because I really like she's on the latest 2 start. She is.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, you know that
I
part
think
from
she
the
is the latest
opening?
start.
Well, here it is again.
Dun, dun, da, 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 da.
Anybody see that giant ship in the sky? No? Just me? Okay.
No.
Is what Eggman flying over? Is it flying over to what freaking? It's Chaos 4 thing currently right now. I'm guessing.
I think.
So yeah, at this point, Chaos 4's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
Because they fought him, they like
Wait,
right
no.
now,
Would it
Sonic
be?
and Tails are gonna fight him and fall down.
It's either Chaos 2 or Chaos 4.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it lines up with Sonic's portion where it's gonna,
Because
he's gonna run into him.
Right now, as Amy leaves, because no wait, yeah, because it would be Chaos 2, because Sonic's about to go to. No, wait, no, it would be Chaos 4.
Chaos 4.
Yeah. Because Sonic meets Amy.
Sonic just beat up Chaos 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're doing
And
Sky
then-
Chase right now while Amy's being chased by a robot.
A robot that doesn't know how to deal with
It's
doors,
really
apparently.
clipping to her goddamn hair.
Yeah, because Amy's in the way. That's what I always want to put up there, because Amy's in the way.
So because the bird is so inactive, it's like she's holding a puppet or a doll.
It's like,
It's not real.
Huh, going through Station Square while holding a doll that isn't real. Are we sure we're not talking about Sonic X?
a thing you had on this Exorcist.
Why?
You know, Chris on the public transit and having
Oh,
Amy and a
yeah.
kid think it's a doll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
I
that
know
kid
what
was
scene you're talking about.
just pulling on Amy, and Amy just kicked her.
Yeah,
And
if
then
only
Amy's
I
just-
could blink.
Yeah.
What?
Hi, Cream.
What?
Do you just pause in the air?
Yeah, the game pauses you to show off Kramer.
The game always does that to point at Cream when you're playing as Amy for some reason.
Oh, okay.
What?
This is because Lucky hit the loading area, so it's just like she just freaking stood midair for a couple of seconds and then fell back down.
Then you just
What
Cream
happened?
gets the fuck out.
Regardless of what you're doing as Amy, when you get to that section, the game wants to point at Cream to you. It only happens as Amy.
Because it's supposed to set up Sonic Heroes. No, it's not. It's not at all. Just a cameo.
Well, I think you remember though, in the tragedy guide for Sonic Generations, it says that Cream is from Adventure 2. She is, or Adventure 1, one of the Adventure games.
I thought
No,
Cream
it was
was from.
advanced.
I thought Cream was from
She's-
CD.
No, not advanced. CD.
So,
CD.
that was the CD, yeah. You go like,
You
So
know,
they
I'd,
remember
I'd,
Advance
excuse,
too.
I'd excuse anyone for saying it was Sally Acorn in the CD because that's what the American manual said.
no, but it said,
But a Cream?
the rabbit
That
was from
Amy,
CD.
Yeah.
not-
Look at something, right now, like, just takes the path where he does now. He went all around. Instead of going across, he just worked around it.
Yeah, he didn't cross the street. He was kind enough to take the sidewalk.
Clearly, why is there a street here? Clearly, there's no road. This is the only road here. Clearly, you can't get a car through. You can't.
He's just being safe for the kids.
It makes sense. Why is there a road? Clearly, no car can get through here. We're killing some pedestrians in the way. Let's of course the car park leads into the airport or some shit.
If you're gonna ask that, I'm gonna ask this: why Speedway Highway have loop-de-loops?
Because it's Sonic the Universe, Sonic the Hedgehog universe.
Because
There's my answer to your question there.
Of why there are
So
roads.
does this
and
mean that
everything
these
else.
cars developed Zero from F-Zero before Mark Cray did it?
Sonic Riders is a thing in the future, so entirely possible. Hell, there's hover cars in Heroes.
That is true. Grand Metropolis
Mm.
definitely had the freaking futuristic city, even though it's supposed to be
The whole world of Sonic,
a regular
like,
city.
there's even some areas where like the so undeveloped, and areas where other areas where the hobby developed though, in the same like like game or some shit. Whoa, you're like,
You know, other than Gerald and Eggman, is there any other
Like
like
you said,
well-known... What was that?
Say, what?
He was pulled in.
That was
But,
Dreamcast jank.
Is there any other famous scientists in Sonic that is not just, you know, Eggman and his family?
Sticking to the game universe, I gotta think about this.
Nothing's coming to my mind. If you're just talking about the games.
Professor Pickle.
Pickle.
Alright, fair
Yeah.
enough.
He's
That
not really a
counts.
scientist per se, but it counts.
He's professor.
He is a professor of
Yeah,
archaeology.
he's a professor in the case of like, he's from.
Archaeology.
Yeah.
He's the professor of pickles.
Of course.
He's a.
And cucumber sandwiches.
He's a professor in the context of like, oh, he
Yeah, that was
teaches
it.
lessons in like a university. Is it?
Mm-hmm. Spagonia, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's more of like, you know, like actual scientists, you know.
You know where right?
Because you
where-
can definitely
I
say
see you're
Eggman and
struggling
Joe are
with
scientists.
learning how to manipulate Amy's everything.
Lucky jump.
Jump and
God's
hammer
sake.
somersault.
Get your momentum going with simple jumps. That's all you need to do with Amy.
And hammer somersault to hell and
There
back.
you go.
There he goes.
Zero to
Hurrah.
zero.
Rockets and jump.
I should have been hit there. I should have.
Ah, the mirror room.
Oh boy, House of Mirrors.
If this is what the music track I'm thinking of, I actually do like this piece.
What summer piece it is.
Yeah, it's somber and a little bit creepy, which fits the aesthetic of the area. And you fell right into a bit of spikes.
Because you know acceleration is not key in this game. Ugh. No, the mirrors just fucking me over. It was like,
You know,
Seriously?
with how slow it looks like Amy's controllable in this version, why is she made to be able to catch up with Sonic? Is it because Sonic's already here and she doesn't need to run?
Because apparently hedgehogs are supposed to be fast in this universe.
But Amy is slow as shit in this game, though.
It's like Sonic's the only one who's really fast. Shadow needs hover boots. Or has hover boot. Or, you know, like, what's the word? He has,
But remember though,
rocket shoes.
Shadows
And
was half
Silver
alien
has
as well. Yes, remember.
psychokinesis. That literally
Tails
lifts
and
himself.
Knuckles can keep up with Sonic. So why not Amy?
Yeah.
We know in every other
And
game
yes,
that
she's
isn't
in-
Adventure 1, she can keep up she can.
Wow, that checkpoint spinning was pathetic.
Oh yeah.
It's right at the freaking entrance as you load up this area.
It's just to be absolutely sure.
Be glad this is an Adventure 2, boy, or else you wouldn't be getting any rewards out of that.
Man, this is
Painful.
something else.
You're trying to get you know any momentum going up an incline.
He might be slower
Yeah,
than me.
ironically, the only speed you get on incline is when you're climbing stairs.
Because that makes sense.
Welcome
Well,
to
at
Sonic
least Zero here
Universe.
tries to jump.
Now we would leave. However, give me a moment.
However, I'm gonna leave. Okay.
Wait a minute. Where's the exit again? Wait a minute. This is.
There was this moment going like, you know what?
By the
Doesn't
way,
at all.
Lucky, you're playing as the worst character for this. I hope you understand that.
I think so. I don't know why I haven't this mode like in like years.
Amy's the slowest character in this bit for this section.
I play as Big.
Yeah, so just
Yeah,
like Sonic
Big
Drift.
is actually the best character to play as in this.
But some perhaps a little too good at this.
Oh wait, hold on. No, I think of Sonic Drift, not Drift. Sonic R, where she actually has her car.
Beep beep.
It's not like
God, I blame you, Brian, because now I suddenly want to see if I can install Sonic R on my PC and get it to run. I have a copy.
Oh, get it glitchy and unlock Tails doll.
Just like you get like a
It
20
ain't no
areas.
woo, but it's fine.
It's like yeah, yay. It was like it was when the song is playing. It's a remix version of Doesn't Matter. That I do like.
This ain't no Mario Kart, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, that's Adventure 2 where you start making the
I just
comparisons.
don't know how the fucking get that thing exactly, yo.
Lots and lots of speed. In other words, not Amy.
Well, I guess we'll never find out how many rings
Well,
that
we're gonna be here for a while. So speculation, just random thought that came to my mind. Do you think that this might have been the concept for an idea of giving Sonic Adventure a multiplayer? Where it would have been just this. It wouldn't have been much, granted, but
Yeah.
do you think maybe it could have been an idea back in the day?
But it's totally possible.
To make this into a multiplayer thing where you pick one of the 6 characters and race against AI or another player.
Or time travel, I guess is.
I mean,
Yeah.
considering how interesting the development of Adventure is when you start digging deep into it, I wouldn't put it outside the realm of possibility.
It could happen.
Because if
I
I
mean, the
remember,
area's already set
if I
down,
remember
so.
correctly, Adventure was originally slated for the Saturn and then scrapped that one for the Dreamcast.
Oof.
Yeah, I remember
Really?
hearing that story.
And it was supposed to be something along the lines of an RPG.
What the fuck?
Oh, so that's where Sonic Chronicles got the idea from.
Like I said, the development cycle of Adventure 1 is kind of weird.
You know, last night games you go like, huh. They attempted something and then just
Yeah, attempted something to see the entirety of Sonic 2.
I swear with that speed boost, it looks like you're about to like hit one
yeah.
and then completely
You
miss
just
the
bop it.
next one and
You
just
just
fall
bop it
straight
back.
through.
You do.
That can happen. It can happen. Just as big the clusterfuck.
Yeah, big part-time fisherman, full-time racer.
Foggy!
Beep, beep.
Or he was a racer in his heyday, but then once he found his best friend Foggy, he took the quiet life as a fisherman and retired.
Shh.
No, he didn't.
I have the
He's
need
in Sonic and
for
Sega All
speed.
Stars.
Yeah,
On
because
a
he came out of
motorbike,
retirement.
of all things.
Because
He came out of retirement.
because speed is key.
Random thought. Big not being in Sonic Riders was a missed opportunity. Imagine seeing Big on that little hoverboard.
No. They
Would've
were,
been funny either
they
way.
were gonna
Doing
give
all the flips.
they were gonna give Big in the game, but they instead they gave Big's vehicle to Eggman. So that's why Big's on the game.
The scooter.
The scooter.
Actually, I mean, with the fact that we have, what's his name, Storm the Albatross, and how big he is, it would make sense to have Zero, freaking
That's
Big,
Zero.
and somehow. Not Zero. This is Zero. Nobody likes Zero.
Hi, Dreamcast.
We like Mega Man X Zero.
Like, as I feel like the Dreamcast models look far better they do in some area in a lot of games than the DX models do.
Because they don't look as plastic.
You mean they're actually organic? You know, it would have
Good
been
night.
one hell of an interesting twist if you actually were, you had to play a Sonic, you had to go into the train station itself to to get Zero, like in the tunnels itself.
That bird is dead.
Yeah, it's been dead. It's
Lifeless.
No, what's good? It's
a corpse.
it's been taxidermied, has been. It's been taxidermied.
It's
Damn.
a stuffed bird.
Yes.
Eggman leaves no witnesses.
And it's stuffed
Taxidermy.
with a Chaos Emerald.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, yeah, Dr. Eggman is Peter's worst nightmare.
Well, actually, no. When I was doing he actually PvP is best friend because he's putting the birds or the animals in robots, which is protecting it. Is it?
He's using them as batteries.
Yeah. I mean, hell, wasn't that cutscene in was it Lost World of Forces where it just like takes out the ammo and you just see it completely all like sad and freaking worn out?
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah. It's reverse
Listen,
psychology.
I just want the bird.
Error.
Yeah, that bird is just like so like done with shit. And when it makes me go like, how long
I
has
have
this bird been
seen where this franchise is headed.
dead? Yeah.
Oh my god.
The only thing safe in this franchise are the animals inside the robots.
And maybe the music. But even that
You
drops
gotta
a
think,
bit.
gotta think about that.
But even that drops like Casey though.
Guys, help us work out our budget. Budget and music, 700 million. Guys, thinking for a problem. No, it's the only thing we have left.
Is it gonna? Well, the music must sound good. Handful of times, no.
Hi, Sonic Boom.
Boom, especially yes. Think of it like Grandma's like going, oh god, oh god.
Aside from Chronicles, I can't really think of a Sonic game with bad music.
But-
Forgettable music, yeah.
Boom has
But
like
not
no.
bad.
Sonic Forces classic songs.
Okay, that's a good argument.
Yeah.
Classic Sonic definitely sucks
All of
in
Boom,
Sonic Forces.
all of Boom's music.
I got nothing against 3DS Boom because those are actually passable.
I've only heard the Lies of Razor lyric, and that's it. I've heard,
Yeah,
heard
but
like the two tracks
The
from the
Wii,
game.
the Wii U game, no. Ugh.
Like, I've heard no music from like the other version of Sonic Boom.
They're passable. Could be better, but could be a whole lot worse.
I think that's the general consent towards Fire and Ice, right?
It's like the best one out of them, pretty much.
It's
Sad to
not
say.
an amazing Sonic game, but it wasn't bad, and it's definitely better than what came before it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic that Amy's the one who helps the Eggman robot considering Sonic CD.
Yeah.
Delicious irony.
It's so funny that literally that he fantasized about Mouse being captured Mouse Sonic and then Sonic saving her. In the background using a Bale Windy Hill.
Because they couldn't be bothered to create an original area.
Along
They
of,
had to,
along because
to
it's cheaper.
recreate what they had.
along of
just,
which I
you know.
think is like Beta egg carrier, I think.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, well, there goes the egg.
We're not scrambling it.
It's Gamma's now. What is it? It's a present for him.
What's in here? Nothing!
Awesome game.
How awesome is it? Very awesome.
Like a hedgehog.
Jump.
I can remember running. What the fuck?
Hedgehog,
How the fuck do I do it again?
Until you get the high score. Good luck.
Pass me
So
jump.
both.
You just
this
read
one's-
it.
This
Jump.
one's
How does one start a video game? Typically by pressing the A button.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Swing and a miss.
So to get this upgrade, you just need to beat the high score, correct?
Yep.
To get the upgrade, you gotta beat the high score a second time.
That's what I was wondering. So it's not a threshold you have to reach in the second one. You just have to beat the
There
high
you go.
score you
Lucky's,
set,
Lucky's
right?
good now. Honestly, Lucky, the fact that you're still doing it you're just making it more difficult to get the other upgrade.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
He doesn't know. Past Lucky doesn't know.
It's been a while when I've been. Even though I did replay for the whole game. After a while, though, you forget shit. You miss the small ones.
Somebody beat my high score at this awesome game. I can't believe it.
No way! I don't believe this.
The warrior feather.
Behold the warrior feather. Now you can do the spin hammer attack. Press and hold the action button and move the directional pad in a circle.
So
Feather,
we-
spin attack. All she,
So
has to
we-
do is, all she has to do is a flop,
gonna
flop, and the guy
assume-
overpowered as hell.
So we're just gonna assume Eggman had this for himself.
Yes.
Go through the hot shell.
No, for all we know, it's the culprit there.
Then why not just give her the power up? Why make her go through the
You need to earn
awesome
it, you need
game?
to.
By playing the awesome game?
Yes. You need to prove yourself.
For what, though?
It's some mystical bullshit. Of course you need to prove everything to you. But
If she's following Amy already, I mean, she's already proven.
Better just to let go of the hammer and go, boom!
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
Now, can you throw this hammer at people?
This isn't Kirby.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you're like, what?
But
What?
she's pink!
Hold onto the handle and turn the key
And red.
to open the door.
It's like he's just...
That's true. She is pink and red. What? It... Oh no, Amy's going on the fritz again.
Amy.exe has encountered an error.
Hi, Poppin.
Please. Please locate your nearest Sonic. They take her to the restaurant instead of the actual Sonic.
God, I could go for a Sonic shake and a breakfast burrito.
What's like you do
I'd
these
let me-
sounds like it's like anyway, yeah.
Fast food.
That is just a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, it's a restaurant.
Fast food.
Well, fast food
Burgers.
restaurant, I mean.
Burgers, chili dogs. Yeah, fitting.
Yep. Which we all made that joke
breakfast
so many
burritos,
times.
milkshakes.
Yeah.
What's with the penguins?
I don't... They're from the enemies like Yoda.
They're dancing. Look at them go.
This must be the emergency drainage switch.
Does Amy have a favorite food?
It's never really talked about.
Because I know Sonic is chili dogs, Tails is mint candy, and Knuckles is grapes. Eggman's is sandwiches, but what is Amy's?
Did you really have to brute force that?
Feel like he just answered your question. I'm not saying anything at all.
Or Lucky got abducted
Huh.
by Zero?
I didn't know those things would break.
A moving ladder. Really now? Well, never guessed. Ah, the bathrooms. Wait a minute.
What a shitty escape.
Why? The sewer level. Shut up. My question is, so wait, why does Eggman need a whole, bathroom with multiple things if it's just him as the only one who got to use them?
You know, that's a good question, actually.
Like, it would make sense if he had other humans, on him, on his, I don't know, payroll, I guess. He even pays them to,
Once
Yeah,
I
then
conquer
that
the
makes
world,
sense.
I will pay you.
Well, wait, what's the line? It's hard to promise something you don't have.
You got Summoner promising us something you ain't got.
And then Charmy stinks him to death.
Concerning bee stings hurt.
Also, considering, does that mean Charmy's technically more like a... what bee is it that, can sting as many times as you like and doesn't die?
I don't know.
I want to say wasps, but I think wasps are just more, angrier bees.
They're not actually bees, you know.
What are they?
They're a different kind of insect.
Yeah, they're the arseholes.
They don't
All
care
Bees
all
at least
bugs
have
that
a
sting are
purpose.
who you
assholes.
are. They don't
Yeah,
care
but
the
at least bees have
situation.
a
If they want to
purpose.
sting you, they're going to sting
There's
you.
no purpose for wasps. They just exist to be dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mouse.
bees exist, whether they're charming and breaking a game, or they're making the honey that you spread on your breakfast.
Meanwhile, the wasp. So anyway, I started stabbing. What is he trying to do?
Move the handle and the lift should move.
I gotta tell you, man, the amount I've already, you can't see it obviously, but I've just shook my head and just sighness at what Lucky's doing as Amy.
Not taking advantage of the physics engine.
That, and clearly he once again just didn't practice or did research.
How big is timing for Amy's thing about using the hammer jump and like easy to
It's
do,
a little
or is
bit.
it just
It's a little bit on the strict side. Plus, this is Adventure One. It's gonna be full of jank. Old game after all.
I imagine so.
And it's aged terribly.
No,
Like
I hate
milk.
this channel. Spoiled
Yeah,
milk.
Brian,
Spoiled milk
I
in
hate
this
I
channel.
hate this channel too. I hate this channel a lot.
I mean,
Oh,
I
so
would change the
bad, zero
channel,
here.
but
Asshole.
it's like Ben. I would agree with you, but it's been 7 years. I thought we would change the channel by now. Okay, I knew there was a second part of this puzzle where you had to go like on top of like scaffolding and whatnot.
Yeah, one of the boxes, you gotta hit a spring.
Like he said, screw you, and just do the box at him.
It works, don't it?
It does, but it's not gonna stop him anytime soon. It's just funny.
And now he's gotta hit the spring, and that's where the blue one is.
Somewhere up here.
Somewhere in the rafters.
Oh,
there's
points
the
against you, Lucky.
key.
I never screw up that jump. The simple jump.
She has butter underneath her shoes. I don't know how that happened, but she does.
Luigi?
She's Luigi. Weird, I know.
No, I would accept that if Amy was essentially like Sonic's equivalent the equivalent of Luigi.
Sonic's equivalent to Luigi.
Dad, you have your stroke.
It happens.
I don't know. How do you feel about her whole trope overall, being the obsessive fangirl?
I wish that I wish after this game it was basically what Boom Amy was.
I don't mind Amy being obsessive to a point, but you can only go so far before it becomes irritating.
Yeah, it's just the thing is, it's kind of like these games mainly put it as her unique character trait. Like that's the main thing she shows off, rather than showing off more sides of her.
Yeah, again, that's why Amy's my favorite character in Sonic Boom, just because her character's more of just she's obsessed with Sonic.
Your favorite character in Sonic Boom isn't Knuckles. Get out.
No, it's not Knuckles. It's Amy.
Get out.
Then Eggman.
You can't go wrong with
At least we can agree on number 2.
Yosh. Yeah, and the main reason is because Amy was
Sonic,
just
bro, the bro talk. What's up with you and Amy?
yeah,
Whatever happened to
I
that
love
Sonic
that
the Hedgehog fella, anyway?
It's mainly just because Boom did a better job with Amy, like personality wise and character wise, compared to how she's been handled pretty much in anything else. I think Boom just did the best job of mixing her character being she likes Sonic, but that's not just her only character trait.
It's almost like she can actually restrain herself, and that's really good as a character difference than regular Amy who just wears it on her sleeve. Well, at least Boom Amy isn't doing out the every time see a new hedgehog it's Sonic, even though I think it's the only other hedgehog in the show was Shadow at one point.
And Eggman's a huge fan.
Yes, he is. He is the fanboy. Look, guys, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. Look how cool he is.